Hello, Warriors of Light, and welcome to my weekly podcast that covers different Final Fantasy XIV topics. This is my 19th podcast of 2025 and the 71st episode in the series. So today, I will be dividing this podcast into two parts. For the first part, I will be commenting on one topic from the French General Forum, the new PvP changes, the return of the Borderland Ruins campaign, the new merchandise available in the Square Enix store, the recent release of patch 7.21, and the Gold Saucer Festival in Tokyo. For the second part of the podcast, I will be covering another topic from the German General Forum, the new additions to the Final Fantasy XIV tabletop role-playing game, the ongoing furniture design contest, the latest episode of Duty Commenced, and the new downloadable mini-music album. Today is May 10th, 2025. So, this year I will randomly pick general official forum topics in different languages and give gamers my thoughts on them. So, today, I will be commenting on two different threads and covering the second topic in part 2 of this podcast. So, for our first topic, I will be commenting on a thread from the French forum titled La tenue de Zema, comment rendre les gens heureux, or translated into English as Azima's outfit, how to make people happy, that was created by a user named Arkina. This discussion was started in April of 2025 and offers a suggestion of changing Azima's outfit to exclude the heavenly wings. So, this topic has been talked about on other forums, and a lot of gamers want an option to remove the heavenly wings from the outfit. I feel that Azima, the Keeper of the Sun and the elder sister of Menfina, had a distinct appearance portraying her as a noble lady with heavenly wings, exotic hair, and golden fans. In addition, Warriors of Light fight her in the Heaven of Fire. So I think removing the heavenly wings would lose that heavenly fire theme from the outfit. However, I think giving gamers more options for their character's appearance is always a great proposal. So, in closing this part, I highly recommend gamers to take a look at this French discussion and take a look at Azima's outfit in the Final Fantasy XIV online store. So, next, patch 7.2 brought a variety of changes to PvP. New PvP role actions were made available to Frontline, Rival Wings, and Wolves Den Pier. Each role has 3 new actions, and 1 may be selected for use. In addition, Series 8 was introduced and will continue until the release of patch 7.3. Like the previous series, gamers can earn series experience points and increase their series level by participating in any PvP activity. As gamers increase their series level, gamers will be able to obtain rewards like the Feigning Fainting emote, Fields of Glory Framers kit, Clockwork Oppressor minion, On-Sale Hacker Framers kit, and the Magitech Slasher mount. So, moving on to my next topic, the Borderland Ruins campaign has returned and is quite different from the original. Gamers can expect a slightly adjusted terrain and key locations, and personnel displacement panels have been added to teleport players to the Heliodrome when weaponry is deployed. In addition, the amount of tactical points awarded has been adjusted in accordance with the number of key locations occupied. Also, gamers standing near the flag of key locations will be buffed with the status Sheer Will, greatly increasing their damage dealt, and interceptor commander systems will now be deployed. These new systems will use perimeter cannon, and by absorbing this attack, gamers may increase their rating and gain tactical points for their team. I highly recommend gamers to participate in this campaign for the rare achievements and Series 8 experience points. Next, the Square Enix online store will have new additions for pre-order. Gamers will have a chance to pre-order cozy costumes, handy headbands, a stylish tote bag, and more. Some of the new merchandise includes Moogle costumes, Fat Cat headbands, Doman Mahjong tile keychains, Barrel Tender bendable plushie, reversible tote bags, and more. Gamers can find more information from the official Square Enix store. So next, patch 7.21 was released on April 22nd and included Cosmic Exploration, Cosmic Tools, new housing furniture, new dyes, and more. To participate in the new Cosmic Exploration, gamers must speak to Namingway in Old Charlayan as a disciple of Hand or Land and start the quest titled A Cosmic Homecoming. Gamers must have a disciple of Land or Hand at level 10 and completed main scenario quest titled Endwalker to start this side quest. In addition, gamers can also start the Cosmic Tools side quests by speaking to Researching Way in Sinus Ardorum. Gamers can find more information on the official Lodestone website. Next, 2 heureux cafes in Tokyo are celebrating the Gold Saucer Festival and providing a limited time menu and a special luncheon mat. Now until May 20th, the heureux cafes in Akihabara and Osaka will host these celebrations. Gamers that live outside of Japan and are interested in these upcoming events can make travel arrangements through Rakuten Travel and book both tickets and hotel rooms. So now, we will take a small break and continue on to part 2 of this podcast in a few moments. Welcome back, everyone. So, for part 2 of this podcast, I will be covering another topic from the German General Forum, the new additions to the Final Fantasy XIV tabletop role-playing game, the ongoing furniture design contest, the latest episode of Duty Commenced, and the new downloadable mini-music album. So for our second forum topic, I will be commenting on a thread from the German forum titled Abschaffung geborgenem Schmuck und extravaganter geborgener Schmuck, or translated into English as elimination of salvage jewelry and extravagant salvage jewelry that was created by a user named Lissima. This discussion was started in March of 2025 and offers a suggestion of removing the salvage jewelry and extravagant salvage jewelry in Final Fantasy XIV. So, this has been a very controversial topic for years, and the Final Fantasy XIV team wanted to implement a way for gamers to be rewarded for participating in subaquatic voyages. For most gamers, the subaquatic voyages are extremely time-consuming, and it may take gamers years to finally acquire salvage jewelry and extravagant salvage jewelry. However, gamers that do complete enough voyages can expect anywhere from 10,000 to 500,000 gil every few days, and can expect well over 1 million gil per month. The original poster is suggesting that gamers are buying houses just to acquire large amounts of gil. I disagree, because to start acquiring large amounts of gil, gamers must invest a large amount of time and resources completing voyages, building submarines, and upgrading parts, which does take a few years to complete. So, in closing this part, I highly recommend gamers to take a look at this German discussion and start your own subaquatic voyages. So next, the Final Fantasy XIV tabletop role-playing game is already out, and gamers can pre-order new editions now. This tabletop role-playing game allows gamers to experience heureux from a whole new perspective. Gamers can step into the shoes of an heroic adventurer or assume the game master's mantle, and then cooperate to forge your own unique stories within the vast and exciting universe of Final Fantasy XIV. The new editions will be available in a scenario and game master guide and provide gamers with game data and lore for over 130 types of monsters, as well as special rules including interactions with allied societies, weather mechanics, and more. It also provides helpful examples and informative cheat sheets for game masters looking to host their own exciting adventures. The guide also contains 3 new scenarios set in Heavensward, 11 encounters based on in-game fates, and battle data for creating especially challenging battle situations. In addition, the deluxe version will further include over 430 tokens to represent monsters and non-playable characters, and 8 illustrated battle maps to represent the terrain of different scenarios. I highly recommend gamers that love tabletop role-playing games to add this version to their collections. Next, the furniture design contest has already started and will end on May 18th. Brilliant and creative gamers are encouraged to participate. To enter this contest, gamers must possess an active account at the time of submission and log in at the official Furniture Design Contest website. The submission must include the furniture category, the character name, the homeworld name, the link to your character's profile, nickname, title, and description. Also, the submitted furniture image must include front, back, and side views. The image file must be under 5 megabytes and must be in JPEG or Portable Network Graphics format. Interested gamers can find more information on the official Lodestone website. Next, the latest episode of Duty Commenced was broadcasted on April 23rd, and the two hosts, Aya and Sarah, with fellow warriors of light, explored the Hatching Tide event for some excellent Archon Egg parasols and took on some of the AAC cruiserweight matches. In addition, Aya and Sarah, also known as ffxiv and Ryne, showcased the latest entries from talented content creators and artists during the community commendations segment for prizes and giveaways, such as the frog costume hat. The episode is now available to watch on the Lodestone website or on the official Final Fantasy XIV Twitch channel. Lastly, the new downloadable mini-album titled Final Fantasy XIV, Dawntrail EP5, is now available and includes music from the Arcadians Cruiserweight tier matches, the Underkeep Dungeon, and the Recollection Battle. The official tracks included with this digital download are Ride the Rhythm, Back to the Drawing Board, Not Afraid, Unleashed, Find the Princess, and Roses of May. Gamers can purchase these songs in the iTunes Store and from Amazon Music. In addition, gamers can also purchase these songs from Mora, Recochoka, Enamelo, and Dwango in Japan. Gamers can find more information on the official Lodestone website. And that's all I have for my 19th podcast for 2025. If you enjoy my podcasts, you can subscribe to my English podcast channels on YouTube and Rumble, and my Russian channels on Rutube and vkontak. Also, you can follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, under Dynamis Ryne. Each week, I try to answer comments and questions found on my channels through my weekly podcasts. Feel free to post on my social media platforms and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.